Good evening. My mate Billy does something quite interesting. He finds and refurbishes and collects sewing machines, and he's going to show you what he has collected so far, and hope you enjoy this. This is Billy's voice in the video. I love this, and if anybody else has any collections or interests or pets or anything, places that they have videoed, and they want to send it to me on WhatsApp because they think that it might be, worthwhile putting it on YouTube, feel free. I look at what you have, and I'll probably put it on my channel if that's what you want. So there you are. Thanks, Billy. I know that a lot of people will be interested in your sewing machine collection. I certainly am. I love the history of this.
It's hard to believe, looking around this room, 3 years ago there was no sewing machines in it. So how does something like this start and become this in 3 years? Well, in 2019, my wife already told me this. Singer 15, most copied sewing machine of all time. It was in quite a sad state, and I just spent 2 days cleaning it up and figuring out how it worked. And once I got it worked, I was hooked. It's a funny, strange thing, just something about them. Considering that I don't sew, something about them. And then it became a bit of a joke, and people started giving me sewing machines. So my friend gave me this here. It's a Bradbury VS vibrating shuttle, the oldest sewing machine manufacturer, they reckon, in the UK. If you look at the old logo on it, there he is, the Iron Duke of Wellington. It was a good job he wasn't carrying one of these in his rucksack into Waterloo, or Napoleon would have won. And then I bought this, a bit on this, again, just a box, couldn't even see what was in it, and very similar. Patents run out quick then, and copies happened all the time. So if you look at her, as supplied to Queen Alexandra. Beautiful mechanism, shuttle, still works perfect. And down here I have a Singer 201. About 4 or 5 of these. This is the finest sewing machine ever made in my books. Nothing can ever beat it. It's just a beautiful piece of engineering. People don't even know what they are. You need to remember that Singer invented hire purchase. They really had to. I mean, this is the only way you could buy it. This could have been a year's wages for someone. So you spent a couple of hours in the Singer shop, and then you left with your machine and your payment book, 5, 10 or 15 years. I think that's why the first generation of people that actually bought these really looked after them, oiled and cleaned them. Now people find them in the roof space, and they just don't really understand what they are. And they end up in skips or charity shops or car boot sales. And like all addictions, anything can be addictive. This wee machine here was bought for me by my neighbour for my 61st birthday. A Swiss machine, and like most of somebody says, like a Swiss watch, 3-arm machine. Well, total perfection the way it works. This is one of my favourites. Again, I bet on this as a sealed box, didn't even know what it was. And it's Wilson Wheeler, 1898. I had it sewn in 20 minutes. It's a fantastic piece of engineering. Singer actually bought the factory out, I think about 1906. The rest of that's a story you can look up online. This is a wee PAF 30. I found this laying in an old wood pile. I was out with my mate one day, and after I cleaned it up, it's in Beautiful machine. And strangely enough, it has a flywheel with no weight on it. It's Bakelite. And you can stop it on a stitch and start it on a stitch. And up here I have a 3/4 size Singer 99. If you ever want a machine for just everyday use, these are available £50–60 on eBay. Singer 99. If you can get one with reverse stitch, which you will be able to get, it'll do anything you'll ever want to do. Another Singer 15, just because you can buy it. Another 201, because you always need a spare one. And then this wee machine here, again, this was another sealed box, and when I bid on it and opened it up, it's a 1947 Singer 201. If you look up the Pate News Queen Elizabeth II wedding anniversary presents, you'll see one of these sitting beside the crown jewels. The best piece of marketing Singer could ever have done. Fit for a princess, fit for a queen and all that. Sales just went through the roof. This wee machine was given to me. It was going in the bin. 1929, 15k. Why would you ever throw something like that away? And then this wee machine here is a Singer featherweight, and the world go mad for these. Americans can't get enough of them. I don't particularly like it. It's lightweight, you can carry it, and there's all the different things, but it's just not my cup of tea. But only made it for 2 years here in Scotland, 1962 to 64, I think, in this model. World love them. I don't particularly like it, but that's the way it goes. This is one of the things that can come out of just lockdown and bored, and then all of a sudden it takes off.